This music teacher is using the Iowa Communications Network, a statewide interactive telecommunications network, to conduct a lesson about the panpipe with students at two different schools.
Okay, we're going to start today's lesson with the objectives first. Oh, that's going to be good. The objectives the student will be able to learn what a panpipe is and how sound is produced, learn a brief history of the panpipe, learn to produce characteristic tone and be able to produce various pitches, learn to play a simple melody, and learn to play as an ensemble.
The students review the four main families of instruments and give some of the characteristics of each. Then the teacher asks the students to identify and classify several instruments.
What we're going to talk about today to get started are the families of instruments. And what I'm looking for are what families of instruments do we usually talk about, the four basic families of instruments. And someone from Woodbury Central want to answer that. And you will have to use a microphone. One of the four families of instruments.
Brass.
Brass. Okay, someone from Hunt, what's another one?
Percussion.
Okay, very good. Someone from Woodbury Central, what's the third one?
Woodwind.
Woodwinds, good. And then the last one over at Hunt?
Strings.
Strings, very good. Now, what about woodwinds? Can you tell me some characteristics about the woodwinds at Hunt?
You blow in it.
Okay, you blow into it. What else about woodwind instruments? Anyone from Hunt?
Some are made out of wood.
Some of them are made out of wood. Another characteristic.
You can cover up the holes with your fingers.
Okay, very good. Any other characteristics at Woodbury Central about woodwind instruments?
They usually have reeds.
Some of them have reeds. Good. Donnie?
They have keys.
They have keys. Okay. So we have those four families of instruments, and we have those characteristics about them. I want to show you some of the instruments up here, and I'm going to use the overhead camera, and some of them won't come clearly, but we'll go through some of them. The very first one I want to show you is this one, and I'm going to have to zoom out. This instrument right here. What family of instruments would this one come from? Adam?
Brass.
This is the brass family. What is it, Adam? What instrument? What instrument is this?
Trumpet.
The trumpet. Very good. I have one that looks like this. Can someone tell me what that is at Hunt Elementary?
Panpipe.
Panpipes, okay. And the panpipes, what family of instruments would they come in? Would they fall under? Adam?
Woodwind.
The woodwind instruments, okay.
The teacher highlights the panpipe, reviewing its origins and characteristics.
When we talk about the panpipes, it's one of the oldest instruments of the world, and it can be dated back to ancient Greece times, and this has been documented in literature, in history, in drawings, and even in mythology. The panpipes were developed in Greece, and then they were spread later into China, Africa, and South America. When we talk about a description of those, we have these small pipes, and I'm going to move it around a little, small pipes that they're hollow in the middle, and they have bottoms to them that close it off, and then they have a board or a piece of wood that binds it together with yarn, and that's basically what a panpipe is. And when we talk about panpipes, these are made of bamboo, and some can be made out of wood, some are made out of bones, metal, clay, stone, and even plastic that we're going to see later. When we talk about the tubes are in various sizes. And when I try to get this on the camera fully, this is the longest pipe. You can see from finger to finger here. That's the longest pipe, and you're going to find that those play the lowest pitches. And then we even have the smallest pitches are played by the very short pipes. So the varying size of the panpipe decides what kind of pitch that you're going to play.
The classes view a video of a professional panpipe player and discuss the performance.
As we're watching the professional panpipe player, what did you notice about that? Can you tell me something that you noticed about when they were playing? Someone from Hunt?
He played real fast.
Okay, he played very, very fast. How many panpipes was he playing?
Two sets.
2 sets. Were they the same or were they different?
Different.
Okay, they were different. They were all, both of them were different. So the size, there are some panpipes that we'll probably see later today. The very, very small panpipes are going to play high pitches. The very biggest ones are going to play very, very low pitches.
2 experts from the University of Cincinnati join the students via the Iowa Communications Network. They teach the students about aspects of Native American culture in Bolivia, especially about music.
Also in the Andes, in Bolivia, there are different kinds of panpipes. They don't look anything like these, and they don't sound like them either. Imagine this panpipe. This panpipe is called rondador, like round, it's rondador. And it plays a whole bunch of different notes. Notice on the ones that you play, there's really only about 6 tubes, and on this one, you can have more than 20 tubes. They vary a little bit in size. And note how they are all different in length. And that the length, they don't go progressively bigger, 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 but in fact, there's shorter ones and bigger ones and smaller ones and bigger ones all the way down. And what that does is it gives the player the opportunity to play 2 notes at the same time and to actually make little chords. And what you're hearing is I'm not playing just 1 note, but 2 notes come out at the same time. But in music, that's a chord. So this is a different style of playing. And they play these very fast. Now, besides panpipes, there are other kinds of flutes that the same Indians play in Bolivia. And you know what's really interesting is they play these different instruments for different seasons. So when they want no rain, they want everything to be dry and sunny like our summer, they play panpipes. And they believe that the panpipes are just like the wind in the air, and that they will blow the rain away and dry up the earth. That's so that they can harvest their crops. That's so that they can harvest the corn and the beans. Then when they want it to rain so that they can plant new crops, they can plant their seeds, they change musical instruments, and the music helps change the season. That's the way they believe. Deb is wearing some of the leavings that the Quechua Indians wear when they play panpipes. She has a hat that's called a chuyu. Chuyu. You want to try and say chuyu? Chuyu. Good. Chuyu.
The students are given their own panpipes made out of 1/2-inch PVC pipe and rubber stoppers that math and science classes had made beforehand. They practice the scales with the teacher.
7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Very nice.
The experts from the University of Cincinnati then teach the students a folk song about the Quechua Indians in Bolivia.
Now, we'll play that much for you, and then you can play that much back for us. So here's us. Now you try that much. Here we go. Ready? And. Now the rhythm is very important. And what I want you to say is this. Strawberry, berry, shortcake, strawberry, berry, shortcake.
The students are also shown a website where they can obtain more information about the panpipe. The class ends with the teacher reviewing the lesson objectives and thanking the participants.
And so I want to thank everyone. I want to thank Hunt Elementary for being such a good participant, and also Woodbury Central. And at this time, we are done with our lesson, and I want to thank you very much.